Update March 12, 2018 on the House of Horrors. Today, on the Dr. Oz show, Louise Turpin's sister Elizabeth and her cousin Tricia went to visit Louise Turpin in jail. To their surprise, she appeared out of touch with reality, claiming that she knew she would beat the charges. She is living in a fantasy, says Louise's sister Elizabeth. Elizabeth stated that Louise looked very different in the eyes. She thought that she would see the sister she grew up with, the one who protected her from abusers when they were both children. Instead, she looked into the eyes of a woman she never knew. She cried at first because she was glad to see them. Her eyes were sparkly. She never once asked about the children. Something is not clicking right in her head. She was almost in a daze. She believes everything will be okay. Her eyes would drift off as though she was someone else or like she was hearing voices. She was being guided, going from one person to another. We were left with more questions than answers, both ladies stated. Louise seems to lack all remorse. Did she enjoy punishing her children? Did she enjoy the torture? This is only speculation, but the world does wonder. To her relatives' surprise, Louise asked Elizabeth and Tricia to go and visit David Turpin in jail because she felt sorry for him because he has no visitors. David's visit. David Turpin stated that he first made a pass at Louise when she was 10 years old and he was 17. Upon going to the jail to see David, Elizabeth felt that she would see an evil person. Tricia felt that she would see a sadistic person. Elizabeth stated that unlike Louise, David knew he had done wrong and cried the entire time. It was like a little boy who was ready to confess everything wrong he has ever done. Tricia says that Louise can be very manipulative. David supposedly felt very remorseful. After visiting with David, the relatives returned to visit Louise the following day. Louise discussed her favorite dish at TGI Fridays but still asked nothing about her children. Louise currently has a restraining order against her by her children, but she did not inquire about their well-being. She was more remorseful for missing eating at her favorite restaurant with her relatives, than about the safety of her children. Again, David and Louise only have pending charges against them. There are currently no convictions as their individual trials have not begun. Both David and Louise both have separate legal representatives. It is speculated that they may turn against the other as the trials move forward. Stay tuned for more updates on the Turpin House of Horrors in the coming days. Thank you for watching and be sure to like the video by hitting the thumbs up and subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below for up-to-the-minute headlines across the globe.